Today is Wednesday, the 29th. No, Wednesday, 7/29, July 15th. July 15th, Wednesday. You heard it. I'm just now getting to my coffee. Iced coffee. And I came out to the porch because I had a rough night last night and this morning. Dreams plaguing my thoughts. Things I'm not pleased with in myself. Things I wish God would remove. I've asked God to remove. He hasn't. His grace is sufficient. And really that's the message today, is His grace is sufficient. Why are we in the situation we're in? Why is China, Japan, why are these places in the situation they're in? I'll tell you why right now. Romans 1, verse 18. For the wrath of God is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men, who hold the truth in unrighteousness, because that which may be known of God is manifest in them. For God hath showed it unto them. For the invisible things of Him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even His eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse. Because that, when they knew God, they glorified Him not as God, neither were thankful, but became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools, and changed the glory of the uncorruptible God into an image made like to corruptible man, to birds, and four-footed beasts, and creeping things. Wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanness through the lusts of their own hearts. I'll leave it there. Because after that, we're all the same. If you don't worship God, He's going to turn you over to your own lusts. And those lusts will, in turn, drag you into slavery to them and into slavery to Satan. There's a group of men that have, according to Obadiah 1:7, laid a snare at our feet. They've eaten bread with us. They're very close to us. They're in our churches. They're wolves in the sheepfold. The hirelings have let them in, and that's why the churches are corrupt, and that's why Jesus spews them out of His mouth in Revelation 3:14. Who are these men? Freemasons. The Freemasons do not worship Jesus Christ. They worship Lucifer, the light bearer. Take a look at National Treasure, which is with Nicolas Cage, that movie. On the front, he's bearing a light as if he's the light bearer. He's honoring his God, the light bearer, Lucifer. And then the whole movie goes through all the Masonic symbols throughout the United States. They're bragging. They're proud of it. And that's fine for them. But I'm not one of them. I'm a Christian. I believe that Jesus is Lord. I'm not a Mormon. I don't believe that Jesus and Lucifer were brothers. I believe that Lucifer is a created being. God also says that they worship the created and not the creator. Lucifer is the created that they worship. Jesus is eternal. In the beginning was God. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Jesus is God. Lucifer's not. But there are people that'll follow Him, and they'll have us following them through their actions. The Hollywood system is a false prophet. They err from the error of Balaam. They make money off of enticing us to sin. And in so doing, Lucifer gladly gives them the power in this world, because what he wants is to destroy us. He knows they're already destroyed. He's got their hearts. He doesn't care about them. They're going down. He knows they're going down. What he wants is us. And we have to stand strong as we can. And when we fail, because we will fail, I fail all the time. I addressed a situation last night and today that I'm not pleased with the way I handled it, but I know that God's grace is sufficient. And I know that no matter what happens on that day, when one is taken and one is left, I'm not going to turn my back on Christ. I'm not going to look back to this world and say, well, there's something holding me here. There are things that pull at me. But on that day, I want out. I want out. And I believe that day is going to be during the Feast of Tabernacles. And you can look at my other videos for that. My thought really today is that mercy will be shown to those who show mercy. Have you shown mercy? China's getting their can handed to themselves because of their sin. Well, I can't throw stones at China. I'm a sinful man myself. I have to show mercy. My other two videos just before this were about, give to China. But don't give it in the way the world gives. Give it in the way Christians give. Go straight to the missionaries. Go straight to the mission field and say, I want this to go to China. That's showing mercy. Even to your enemy, as God disciplines my enemy, I need to show mercy. Because not everybody over there is an enemy. We've got brothers and sisters who don't know they're brothers and sisters yet, and they need our love. They need the love of Jesus Christ, and we're the ones that can give it. Are we gonna show mercy so that we receive mercy? Further back in my videos is another video called The Eisenhower Prophecy. The Eisenhower dollar expresses Obadiah 1:4. Though they exalt themselves as an eagle, making their nest amongst the stars, from thence I will bring them down. He is going to bring down the United States. Don't think we're getting out of this. Don't think that China's going to get all the hand of God and we're not. But are we going to be merciful? And who of us, how many of us, which ones of us will be merciful and receive mercy? And which ones are laying back going, yeah, well, they get what they deserve? Yeah? Do you want to get what you deserve? I don't want to get what I deserve. That's why Jesus came, so I don't have to get what I deserve. But in order to not get what I deserve, I got to be merciful to others. Matthew 5:7. Those who show mercy shall receive mercy. I want to receive mercy because I know I'm not perfect. I woke up being told by the Lord, you ain't perfect. Don't think you're perfect. You see how you handled that? You see how you handled that? I can't cast stones, but I can offer mercy. And I can be a blessing to people who need a blessing. Get a hold of your local Chinese church. Give them a couple of bucks. Tell them you want it to go to the missions. Tell them you want to make sure that their Chinese Christians get supported in the middle of this hard time. When the rest of China sees that the world has given up on them, but Jesus hasn't through his people, who do you think they're going to follow? God bless. Take care. Bye.